Hey study buddies, welcome to another study with me session where I don't typically follow the study norm. My desire is to interact with you so that you can learn. In this video, we'll be comparing prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Now here I have my microbook. Now in here contains what I call triggers. Now these triggers allow me to remember the information. Now these study sessions are designed to be more of a visual repetitive aid for your microbiology class. So let's tackle microbiology. All right, let's get started with comparing prokaryotes and eukaryotes. So we're going to start off with prokaryotes. Prokaryotes have a singular circular DNA. Their cell wall is comprised of peptidoglycan and a plasma membrane. They do not have histones or non-histones. Their division is binary fission. And they do not have organelles. So let's jump to team eukaryotes. They do have a nucleus where DNA is stored. They do have organelles. Their cell wall is chemically simple. They do have histones and non-histones. And their division is mitosis. So we're gonna mix these, I'm gonna mix these up and present them to you and see if you can tell me where they go. So let's start off with something simple. Now this team has a plasma membrane, a phospholipid bilayer, as well as peptidoglycan. So we got team prokaryote and team eukaryote. Which team do you think it goes to? Team prokaryote. Now this team has a singular circular DNA that is not enclosed in an organelle. It is green. Team eukaryote? Nope, it's team prokaryote. This team has a division of mitosis. Team prokaryote or team eukaryote? Which one do you think it is? If you said team eukaryote, you are right. Next one. This team has non-histones and histones. Now these are proteins and the DNA is wrapped around these proteins. Team prokaryote or team eukaryote? Team eukaryotes. They have histones and non-histones. Next one is chemically simple walls. This should be a simple one. It's team eukaryotes. Since team eukaryotes have a peptidoglycan and a plasma membrane, we know that team eukaryotes have a chemically simple cell wall. Now, this team does not have organelles. Team eukaryote or team prokaryotes? No organelles. If you said team prokaryote, you are right. Now this team divides by binary fission. Team prokaryote or team eukaryote? This should be simple too. Process of elimination. Team prokaryotes. So we know that team eukaryote has a division of mitosis. Team prokaryotes have a division of binary fission. Now this team has organelles. Team prokaryote or team eukaryote? Team eukaryote. Since team prokaryote does not have organelles. Lastly, we have this team does not have histones or non-histone. And it's team prokaryotes, since team eukaryotes have histones and non-histones. And one more. This team has an nucleus, and the DNA is enclosed in the nucleus. And I know you guessed it, team eukaryotes. Okay, now that I've gone over it once, we've gone over it a second time. Now the third time, I want you to list the 5 points of team prokaryotes and the 5 points for team eukaryotes. So pause the video right now and take a couple minutes to write these key points down. When you come back, I'll give you the answers. All right, you're back. So we're going to start off with team prokaryotes. So we list all that we know. Well, we know that they do not have histones, so no histones or non-histones. They do not have organelles. They divide by binary fission. Their nucleus is singular and circular. And their cell wall. They have peptidoglycan and a plasma membrane. So how did you do with team prokaryotes? 100%? Well, let's go to team eukaryotes. Well, we'll play off of team prokaryotes. They do have histones. They do have organelles. Their division is not binary, but mitosis. Their DNA is enclosed in a nucleus. And their cell wall is chemically simple. All right, we're going to go over this one more time. Prokaryotes have a singular circular DNA. They do not have histones. Their cell wall consists of peptidoglycan and a plasma membrane. They do not have organelles. And their division is binary fission. Now, team eukaryotes, their DNA is enclosed in a plasma membrane. They do have organelles. They have histones. Their cell wall is chemically simple, and their division is mitosis. All right, welcome to Wheel of Microbiology. This edition is prokaryotes and eukaryotes, the comparison of them both. So for 400, which team does not have organelles? For 500, which team has histones? For 600, which team has a chemically simple cell wall? For 600, which team divides by binary fission? For 450, which team has a peptidoglycan and a plasma membrane? Well, lose a turn. Okay, for 400, which team has organelles? For 900, which team has nucleus, and in that nucleus there's DNA? Okay, our last question for 600. Which team has a singular circular DNA that's not enclosed in an organelle? All right, add up all of your money and feel free to find me on Facebook, The Rock is Strong Foundation, and post how much you made.